Rookie of the Year to the far side, I believe, to Thompson. Drops it back, the shot, and they score! Put it up on the board, the Cobourg Kodiaks score. And I believe leading the charge out of the gate, that's Gareth Haig. We've already said his name numerous times here this evening.
Yeah, Gareth Haig getting things going. It took a while. A few penalties, a couple power play opportunities, but no goals until that last one, almost at the halfway mark, as Haig rips one from the far side. Great ball movement.
46 points. Points-wise, he was second in that category on the team. Brampton scores! Ripping this one is number 19.
From long distance, the Excelsiors get on the board just about 3.5 minutes.
And for a team that
Rory Graham responding.
had a league low 117 goals forward, they get their first of the 2024 campaign here. As again, a long distance shot.
And from way outside.
Just 12 games. He also led the team in short-handed goals, but he can't do that from the box there, Scott.
That's right.
As they score, Cobourg rekindles their one-goal lead, and on the power play, Scott, that's got to feel awfully good.
Tyler Hendricks, the big body out there. He's got that long reach and the heavy shot. He was able to take advantage. He was second in team scoring last year, and now he restores the lead. A power play marker with 6:14 left to go.
It was Zach Sutherland, the play set up by Patterson. Patterson fakes it back to Sutherland and scores! What a fake out by Holden Patterson. Faked that he was going to pass it and just ripped it top shelf instead.
He's been in on both goals. He had an assist on the opening goal for the Excelsiors, and now a power play marker. This coming from the opposite side. We saw the Excelsiors score long distance from the far side. Now on the near side, a nice rip into the top shelf. Holden Patterson ties this one up.
And again, I know it's ancient history at this point because we are into the 2024 campaign. Was thrown, allowing Brampton to come back the other way. Ahead of steam, and they score! Zach Sutherland. I believe you mentioned it already. Holden Patterson's been involved in the previous 2 goals. He set up his teammate Zach Sutherland on that last opportunity.
So 2 unanswered goals down the stretch give the Excelsiors the 3-2 lead. A nice transition marker. You can see how quickly the Excelsiors were able to move that ball down. A nice clean line change.
No, just saying. JP Ward is out on the floor right now for the Excelsiors. He's got the ball right now, being harassed though by Jeremy Phoenix, and he scores! Well, where there's a will, there's a way. JP Ward has made it a 2-goal lead for Brampton here on the road, 1 minute and 35 seconds into the second frame.
That's 30.
And this should all but do it with 5 seconds left on the power play. Cobourg, the box got broken down and they score! So some miscommunication maybe that time from the short-handed crew, but Lucas Ferreira, who had 8 goals in the regular season last year, grabs one here on the man advantage.
Yeah, that's some great ball movement from the Excelsiors, and Ferreira with the finish. He had to stretch up a little bit to get his stick on that, but
the penalty was
winding from the side.
Winding down, Scott, and you could almost just see the way that the penalty killers were backtracking. They really weren't keeping any box formation whatsoever. So after the goal denied by the officials, it's Cobourg looking to take advantage of it. Hendricks cutting in, great save, it's sneaking through, and they score! Oh my! Will Johnson just not able to hold it down tight enough, and the loose change just squeaks through.
That stops the 4-goal run for the Excelsiors, as the Kodiaks needed that one to stop the bleeding. We saw Trickler almost go through moments ago on the last offensive possession where Johnson's glove got knocked off, and this is in similar fashion.
Because I was going to say on the other end, Orelman, the ball, I should say, did cross the line. It was in the cage, but the official said no goal, no goal. Quickly the other way came Cobourg, and well, sometimes you got to be lucky to be good. Yeah, good to be lucky.
Koichi Nakamura was in the crease at the other end looking for a goal, and this is the result at the other side of the floor.
Oh, man.
As Johnson thought it was underneath them, and even if you have your chin straps undone, they should usually call that playing with illegal equipment.
So down by 2, trying to cut into this lead. It's Cobourg here in their season and home opener. Hendricks, who, as I mentioned before, played in all 16 games of the regular season last year. Johnson went from right to left and sort of knocked the net off. I'm surprised the officials aren't making sure that's on cue.
Well, in lacrosse, you'll notice.
Scores! As Hendricks takes advantage. I believe that's Saris on the pass, so the rookie gets his first point of his MSL career.
And the hat trick for Hendricks. I was going to say, in lacrosse, you'll notice if the net comes off, it's up to the goalie to pull it back on. And if they shoot and score when the net's off, as long as it crossed over where that net would be, they will call it a clean goal. Didn't have to worry about it in this situation as Hendricks unloading that cannon of a shot that we talked about earlier.
A 40 power play goals allowed than Brampton in 2023 as Orleman makes the save. And again, to put that in perspective
What
for
a
you.
dish from Orleman.
Score! Scott Dominey, who had a golden opportunity earlier in this period, makes no doubt about it. And what's beauty about that one, Scott, is again, this is a team that loves scoring shorthanded. Had an 18 shorthanded goals last year. And well, at least they're able to capitalize with the special teams.
And you see Dom
Heroes, no call, and we continue here with 16:35 remaining in the third period in a tie game. Woods with an opportunity, and he scores! 6-5 Cobourg, and man, oh man, Scott, you're a good luck charm. You just talked to that guy at the intermission break.
It happens sometimes. The guy you interview goes out and scores. And Aaron Woods, when he's left,
Just scored the last goal. Could it be a GWG? Well, there's still another 15-20 to go. Haig, who had the opening goal of this game, fires this one and scores! It's so nice, he'll do it twice.
Haig just spinning around and unloading that shot from long distance as the Kodiaks continue on their run. That's 5 unanswered goals after a 4-goal run from the Excelsiors.
Yeah, the ebbs and flows of this game when you consider, man, both teams were even Steven at the first period. It looked like Cobourg really dominated out of the gate to start the second. It looks like the shoe is on the other foot to start the third here for Cobourg.
Yeah, and what a play there by Haig, just hitting the mat.
Woods, near side, trying to cut in. Underneath and scores! He was denied numerous times throughout the first 40 minutes of play. Scott Arnold goes, has a chat with him, and he's got 2 here in the third period.
You knew it was coming. Woods getting all those opportunities. The goal called back last period, saying he was in the crease, and a goal scorer like that, that's just going to fire him up. You know he's going to keep shooting. He's going to keep getting those opportunities.
And a 5-game losing streak over the course of last year. Brampton, though, suffered 2 separate 3-game losing streaks and a 5-game losing streak, as scoring here is Stone Jacobs, his first of the 2024 campaign.
Another short-handed marker. Once again with Burkhoff in the box, the Kodiaks find the back of the net, and you see Johnson trying to get over towards that, and it ends up going through. And you see the Kodiaks, a double team on the far side, and then just the dish into the middle, and that's his first major series lacrosse league goal.
More fans, we're back on the air with more Kodiaks action next Sunday. It's a 6 p.m. game here from the Triple C as they will take on the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club. A battle for the loose change at mid-court, and what do you know, the officials are gonna blow it down with 0.1 seconds left. Are they giving a technical here?
They're giving a 10-minute misconduct
to Scott Dominey, who has a goal in this game. In fact, he scored the 5th goal of the contest that really seemed to switch momentum into Cobourg's side, and with 0.1 second, he's given the gate.
Referee first signaled a 10, and then he went over and signaled an unsportsmanlike regardless. I mean, there's 0.1 seconds left.
Physically can't do anything. Even in basketball, you can't physically shoot a ball with 0.3. The buzzer goes. Let out a roar, Cobourg Kodiaks fans. Kodiaks win. Kodiaks win. After trailing this game by a score of 5-1, they roar all the way back to a 9-6 final to take the season and home opener here on your TV.